Hello everybody, my name is Tim. Before we get started, I just want to show that I'm already working with a filmmaker, but I hope you pay attention anyway. I'm a landscape designer, and I work with architects and interior designers and planners at a firm called Gruen Associates here in Los Angeles. We're working on a project that we're very excited about, that I'd like to share with you a little bit about tonight. We're building bike lanes along the LA River in the valley. So we all know the LA River now is a place that's sort of left over, shoved to the back of things, behind buildings, behind homes. It divides neighborhoods. It's really not the amenity space that it has the potential to be. So this is an existing shot here, what the river looks like today along part of our study area in the valley. So here's an overall map of the project area in the valley. You can see it's wild and crazy and chaotic and has all sorts of moving pieces that we're trying to understand. Just to give you a little sort of introduction to the project, overall, the bike lane will be about 12 miles, and what it's doing in a way is connecting the dots. So you can ride your bike continuously along 12 miles along the LA River in your valley, and not have to hop on bike paths and hop off, and the sort of getting away from the disjointed network that we see today. So this project has a lot of very real challenges. We're looking at a lot of infrastructure issues. How do we meet grade? How do we safely get people down to the river, onto the bike paths? How do they leave the bike path and get to the neighborhood or to the destination that they're going to? So we're really trying to zero in on these areas and understand what's happening under these overpasses, and how can we turn it from a place that could be dangerous to a unique amenity space that defines a neighborhood. So we've started to put together a series of maps to try to really understand what's happening in these areas, and we've cut the segment up into 9 different study areas so we can really zero in. So here we're looking at where are the existing connections for pedestrians. Is the river cutting off neighborhoods? Are there places where do we have room to have small pocket parks? And then we start to have this discussion that this becomes something more than just bike lanes. It's places for people to have green space in their own communities. So with this map, we're looking at the transportation that's already happening in the area. There's opportunities to connect to the Orange Line Metro. So then people can hop onto other networks and move around in ways that they're not using their car, which is amazing. And also, with the river, we're looking at who's in walking distance. These are the people that are here. These are the people that will use the space in their own backyards and their own communities. And there's been a lot of opportunities to connect to different cultural centers, different schools, places to sort of tie in all of these different parties. And again, this gets to the point of going beyond just the bike lane. And then we start to stack these maps on top of each other, and we can start to draw connections and see what spaces are in close proximity to others. And this overlapping creates really exciting opportunities. And then we start to look at what are our opportunities and what are our constraints. Realizing where are the places where we don't have access to the river, and how do we still create this continual network? So in a few places, not everywhere, we've been able to sort of hop onto nearby roads and then get back down to the river, because we always want to maintain that connection with the river itself. And we've also, been looking at different inspirational images to see what people have done before, and it's exciting to see what's working well. And when people see a picture of something that's built, they're sort of more receptive to new ideas. So the river is everywhere. That's just the point that I'd like to make, that we're very excited that we're in the feasibility phase of this project, and it's more than just bike lanes. It sort of transforms this idea of what a park is and what an amenity space can be. Thank you all.
Thanks, Tim.